Zombie apocalypse.
What is going on, guys? Flawless, welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be breaking down Spectre, a couple tips and tricks for you guys to play Spectre the next time and actually enjoy your time. And I'll give you guys some items, a couple of tips as well on how to play him in different lanes for you guys to adapt depending on the gameplay and things like that. So right off the bat, I definitely recommend you guys to get lots of regen, as Spectre crucially needs it in the lane, and you also are going to need a quelling blade. That's definitely very solid for creep aggro and also just to get some damage onto the creeps. It's definitely a solid item for you guys to start off with. I also would recommend starting off with damage, so get a couple of fairy fires or some branches. That's definitely going to help you out, and maybe one mango or a clarity. So that's pretty much the starting build for him so he can sustain, but you're definitely going to be shipping out mangoes, tangos, and lots of regen because he is going to need it. Believe me guys, he is going to need it. At first when I was starting to play this hero, I was like, no, I don't really need that much regen, he's fine. And no, I ended up shipping tons and tons of regen for him to actually sustain in the lane. Some people actually go Vlad's on him so he can get the extra regen and lifesteal. I definitely don't recommend that. It's just a waste of time of an item. And if you want to get lifesteal, you could just get the vampire fangs as a creep neutral item. You can get that if you guys feel like doing that. I definitely don't, but whatever floats your boat, you guys can get that as well. It's definitely not that terrible item on Spectre, and it's not going to hurt you. So for now, you can actually end up using it if your team finds it. Now, right after that, you guys are definitely going to have to go into 2 Wraith Bands. That's going to give him some agility and some stats that he is going to need in order to sustain in the lane and just get a little bit of attack speed as well. It's definitely going to help him out. Then I would definitely recommend you guys to go for Treads. Now, Treads is very important because it's going to give him attack speed and just really overall just help him sustain in the lane. That's something so important on Spectre, and a lot of people overlook how much he actually needs things to be able to just live and get a couple kills in the lane. Now, his kill potential at the beginning is actually very, very low. His abilities don't do that much damage at level 1, and he's not the kind of hero that could tank a lot of hits, so you definitely have to be careful if you guys are going to go for the bounty fights that a lot of people go for. It's definitely not worth losing all the HP right at the beginning, so you have to use your tangos and your salve. Definitely don't recommend it. Right after that, I definitely recommend you guys, actually before the Treads, I definitely recommend you guys to go for the Soul Ring. Now, that's going to help you with your mana issues. However, I wouldn't really recommend it as much depending on the lane. So if you're getting really harassed, I wouldn't go for the Soul Ring. You definitely don't want to trade regen for mana. But if you guys are spamming the Spectral Dagger, I definitely recommend it. It depends honestly on the requirements and really if your lane really needs it or not. You guys definitely have to decide on that. Every game is not the same. Right after that, I definitely go for a Radiance. Now, Radiance is going to help boost Spectre's game to a whole new level. It's going to make him farm much faster. Some people actually have gone Battle Fury, which I've tried it. It's not the greatest thing, but it's actually not the worst thing. So it's definitely up to you on the Battle Fury. I see it working. At the same time, I don't, but honestly, it's an item that you guys could choose if you want to farm a little bit faster. It's definitely not the worst item I've seen on Spectre, but right after the Radiance, I definitely recommend you guys to go for a Manta style. Now, Manta really helps out. It gives him a lot of stats and just gives him a little bit more power in terms of his illusions and stuff to definitely get the kill, because sometimes Spectre comes a little bit short in terms of damage. So with the Radiance and the Manta style, you guys are definitely going to put in work. Since Spectre is a late game hero, most of the time he is not the quickest farmer, so those are the items I normally go for, but you guys can get things like Data List, Desolator, and just overkill items just like that to boost up your damage and things like that if you notice that Spectre is too slow, which I highly doubt it because he is actually an agility hero. I highly doubt that, but honestly, you guys can try it out. If you guys have a special build in mind that you guys actually use for Spectre, I'd definitely like to know. And if you have any tips for him as well, definitely let me know. I do like learning, and there's people in the comment section that have actually given me good tips. Now, Spectre is also the kind of hero that he doesn't gank as much. When you use your ultimate, go find the squishy supports that you can take out and try and get the solo kill potential. Don't think it's that easy to get a rampage with Spectre, because it's really not. It's actually kind of difficult. I haven't been able to get a rampage with Spectre yet. Maybe it's just me, but it's just definitely hard. And hopefully you guys have good supports in your lane, because Spectre definitely needs a good support on his back. If you guys did enjoy the video, that's it for today, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.